For day 1 Monday. Physical quality resistance. Training method, interval method. Mode, treadmill and elliptical. Volume, 10 minutes each. Intensity, maximum heart rate 16 and 17% VO2 maximum. Duration, 30 minutes. Density, rest, 1 minute activity. Lower limbs joint movement, high flexion extension, raising the wall. Physical quality strength. Training method, lower limbs 3 series method. Mode, open squat or sumo type, closet squat and scissor squat. Volume, 3 sets and 15 repeats. Intensity, MR 16 and 55% strength resistance. Duration, 25 minutes and 30 minutes. And density, 2 minutes between exercise. Physical quality flexibility. Training method, passive dynamic stretching. Mode, long sit, hamstring stretch and prone knee flexed quadriceps stretches. Volume, 10 minutes. Intensity, bar scale, 11 and 13. Duration, 15 minutes, 30 seconds per exercise. Density, 2 seconds recovery. Day 2 Wednesday, physical quality resistance. Training method, extensive continuous method. Mode, run around on open file. Volume, 20 minutes. Intensity, maximum heart rate 16 and 75% VO2 maximum. Unpolished phallic method, 100-meter walk and 200-meter jog. Volume, 10 minutes to repeat. Maximum heart rate 70 and 75% VO2 maximum. Duration 30 minutes and density 3 minutes break between methods. Physical quality strength method. By series, lower limits method. Mode, barbell bicep curl with pronation grip and close grip bench press. Volume 3 sets, 20 repeats. Intensity MR 16 and 15.5 strength resistance. Duration 20 and 30 minutes. Density 1 minute of rest between series. Day 2 Friday. Physical quality resistance. Training method, cross method. Mode, trot elliptical, stationary bicycle. Volume 10 minutes. Intensity, maximum heart rate 17 and 75% VO2 maximum. Duration 30 minutes. Density 3 minutes. Recovery between exercise. Physical quality flexibility. Training method, activity dynamic stretching. Mode, movement or flexion and neck extension or flexion. Extension, abduction, adduction, and trunk flexion and extension. Volume 20 minutes. Intensity, bar scale 11 and 13. Duration 10 and 15 minutes, 13 per exercise. Density 2 seconds per exercise. 5. Day 1 Monday. Physical quality resistant. Short intensive interval method. Run by the highest possible power and return walking in an open space of approximately 5 meters. 30 minutes. Maximum heart rate 75% VO2 maximum. 30 minutes. And activity regular squats for 10 seconds. Physical quality strength. Training method, superset method. Mode, high pulley bicep, hammer bicep curl. Volume 20 repeats and 3 sets 20 repeats. Intensity, MR 16 and 70%. Duration 30 minutes. Density 1 minute rest between sets. Physical quality flexibility. Training method, dynamic activity. Mode, in a sitting position on a mat, legs extending and held in contact with the floor, vertical movements and generating in order to generate plantarflexion and dorsiflexion at the level of the standing neck. In the same position with between knees, general lateral movements for work of oblique. User leaning down holds the 5 tips and generals up and down leg movements. Volume 10 minutes in 3 sets. Intensity bar scale 4 and 5. Duration 15 minutes and 30 seconds per exercise and density 3 seconds recovery. Day 2, Wednesday. Physical quality resistance. Training method, continuous method. Mode, climber. Volume 30 and 40 minutes. Intensity 16 and 70% VO to maximum. Duration 13-14 minutes. Physical quality, flexibility. Training method, ballistic method. Mode. Scissor squat, throw flexion and with the hands try to touch the feet. Sentence with one leg straining and the other crossed to the opposite side. Sentence with the same knees with hands behind of the ears and bring the elbow to the opposite knee. Setting with legs in the lotus position. Volume 2 sets, 10 repeats or 5 seconds. Intensity per scale 9 and 11. Duration 10 and 15 minutes, 20 seconds per exercise. Density 15 seconds rest per exercise. Day 3, Friday. Physical quality, resistance. Training method, medium extensive interval method. Mode, doing and increasing speed progressively to tolerance, having control of vital signs. Volume 10 and 20 minutes. Intensity, maximum heart rate 15 and 16% VO to maximum. Duration 3 and 5 minutes and density 3 minutes recovery. Physical quality, strength. Training method by series, lower limbs. Mode, horizontal barbell roll and barbell back press. Volume 2 sets, 15 repeats. Intensity MR 16 and 70%. Duration 20 and 30 minutes. And density 1 minute rest between sets. Physical quality, flexibility. Training method, dynamic activity. Mode, cervical strength, flexion, extension, and inclination. Shoulder flexion, extension, abduction, and shoulder circumduction. Trunk flexion, extension, and bends. New flexion, extension, standing neck, plantar and dorsiflexion. Volume 10 minutes in 2 sets. Intensity per scale 4 and 5. Duration 15 minutes and 30 seconds per exercise. Density 5 seconds recovery. Week 6, Day 1, Monday. Physical quality, resistance. Training method, extension continuous method. Mode, joining the open file. Volume 10 and 15 minutes. Intensity, maximum heart rate 16 and 75% VO to maximum. Duration 30 and 35 minutes. And the other training method, Polish Fartlek method. Mode, elliptical with initial speed of 15 kilometers and then kilometers. Volume 10 and 15 minutes. Intensity, frequent maximum heart rate and 70 and 75% VO to maximum. Density 3 and 5 minutes break. Physical quality, strength training method, self-loading. Mode, regular squats, extended arm crunches and gradual. Volume 2 sets, 10 repeats. Intensity MR 16 and 14% strength resistance. Duration 20 and 30 minutes. Density 3 minutes break. Flexibility. Training method, passive dynamic. Mode, hamstring stretch with abducted and adducted legs, prone quadricep stretch. Volume per scale 11 and 30. Intensity 10 minutes. Duration 10 minutes, 30 seconds per exercise. Density 2 minutes rest per exercise. Day 2, Wednesday. Physical quality, resistance. Training method, short intensive interval method. Mode, running at tolerance and walking back in a space of approximately 5 meters. Volume 30 minutes. Intensity, maximum heart rate 16 and 65% VO to maximum. Duration 30 minutes. Density, crunch with legs 19 grades and launch of a leg in 10 minutes. Quality, flexibility. Training method, dynamic activity. Movement of flexion, neck extension, arm flexion, extension, abduction, thumb flexion and extension. Volume 15 minutes with 3 sets. Intensity per scale 4 and 5 minutes. Duration 15 minutes with 26 rest. Density 5 second rest per set. Day 3, Friday. Physical quality, resistance. Training method, continuous method, mode, swimming, volume, 14 minutes, intensity, maximum carry rate, 16 and 70% due to maximum duration, from squat, low pulley abductors, low pulley row, and barbell scissors. Volume, 2 sets, 10 repeats, intensity, air 16 and 15 string, resistance percent, duration 20 and 30 minutes, 3 minutes, rest for exercise per density. Flexibility. Training methods, lower limbs activity dynamics, smooth. Standing movements against the wall of flexion and extension have abduction and adduction, knee flexion, extension, foot flexion, extension, ever and inversion. Volume, 8 exercise in 2 series and 3 repetitions. Intensity, body scale 11 and 13. Duration, 10 minutes and 30 seconds per exercise. Density, 5 seconds per exercise.